What's up, party people? I'm Sabrina. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're a veteran of my channel, welcome back. So let's talk about it. TikTok may be going away. And you guys know that I've been creating TikTok content for the last 4 years. But YouTube is my home. So what do I feel about that? Yeah, I'm not happy with it. I'm going to work on this blanket that I've been working on for the last year. And I'm almost done with it. I was working on this blanket. I was doing one row of this single crochet blanket all year long, and I'm almost done with it. December 31st will be the last day of this blanket. So if you see me looking down and not looking at y'all, it's because I'm working on this blanket right now. So I'm going to do that while I talk to y'all. So TikTok will be gone, possibly. I'm hoping it doesn't go away because I like creating short form content. And let's just be real. YouTube Shorts is not the same thing. Doesn't have the same type of algorithm. Doesn't have the same type of feel as TikTok has currently. But for me, it's not going to be that much of a problem because I have no problem with, making long form content. That's never been a problem for me. What I will be doing is uploading a lot of content. Probably majority of the content that I have on TikTok, I will be uploading that content to YouTube. So if you see it, it probably will have some type of tag in the description or something. And I've talked about it before on this channel that I wasn't quite sure exactly what I was going to do with this channel, that it was still going to be a variety channel, but I'm working through it. I'm working through it. I'm still going to come through with the same content that I've always come through with, telling you guys what's going on in my life, to a point, to a certain point. Now, I wanted to talk about that as well because sometimes as content creators, and I've talked about this before too, as content creators, we share with you guys what we want to share with you guys. And sometimes people tend to pry a little bit deeper and ask you questions that you may not be comfortable with discussing on social media. We do have boundaries, and there are certain things that we do not really want to share with y'all. But those of you guys who have been following me for a long time already understand that most of my life has been an open book to y'all. For the last 10 plus 15 years, it has. We do have to keep some things for ourselves. Some things are just private, and some things are not meant to be talked about here on social media, simply because it's not everybody's business to know everything personal that goes on in my life. And what I have found out on TikTok is that people are nosy as hell. They are nosy as hell. They want to know everything. And the reason behind it, which is so sad, reason behind them wanting to pry into your lives is so that they can find out something negative. Because negative content, negative feedback, and all of that stuff gets views, that stuff gets likes, that stuff gets traction. And controversial shit, making people like to be angry, and they like to judge. If I make a post or I talk about something in one of my videos and someone asks me a question that I'm not comfortable with answering, I won't answer it. And knowing me, I will be sarcastic as fuck. I will be passive aggressive as fuck. Because over the years, yeah, I know when people are digging far more than they need to be digging, as opposed to just getting the message of the video. That gets on my nerves. There are certain things that I'm not going to do that you guys might want me to do. And that's because I don't want to do them. It gets frustrating. And I'm sure it gets frustrating for a lot of content creators that will sit on this app and they will try to tell their story. And then you have people that will come in and be like, well, what happened? And you're not telling the whole story. So what? So what? If you got the message of the video, that's all that really matters. And a lot of people just dig far into it that it's really none of your business. It's certain things that's really none of anyone's business. And maybe that's just me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me that when I see a video or I see a post, all of the information is not there. I'll probably just scroll on by. More than likely, I will scroll on by. I'm not digging into nobody's personal business that they have not volunteered for me to know. And I don't understand. I don't know if you guys understand that, but we post on social media what we want to share with you guys, and that's not going to be everything. If y'all really want, the people I have seen, particularly on TikTok, that have shared more more information than I care to know about their personal lives, and then they get upset. Then they get upset when people get in those comment sections and they start asking questions or they start judging and doing stuff. The people who post that stuff, you can't get mad, but people come back and they get upset about it. You can't get upset when you post something that you have made for the world to see, and you know that folks gonna judge you, and you know folks got something to say. They gonna have their own opinions. They just gonna talk about you, depending on what it is, positive or negative. They're gonna talk about you. But if they talk about you negatively, you have to have thick skin for content creation. Because the minute you post something and then somebody comes through and say some shit that you don't like, you're going to have to figure out how to deal with it. Either you're going to respond to it or you're not. And I see that the people that have responded to certain things, it's because, dude, you put information out there that you really didn't want nobody to know. Or you posted it because you wanted to create a buzz, but then you can't get mad at it. Like, you can't get upset when folks come through and say something, and then you like, oh no, I can't believe y'all saying this. Believe that they saying that. Believe they saying that because you the one that put it out there. When I choose not to put all my dirty laundry out there on Front Street, know that I'm protecting my own peace. Everything is not for everybody to know. And then now, and in that same instance, if I post something and somebody asks me something and I choose not to do what they say or not to address it or not to answer their question, and then they get upset about it, that you just gonna have to be butthurt about it, because everything ain't meant for social media. And just because you asked me do not mean that I'm gonna do what you say. That's what y'all don't understand. I'm here to inform, maybe educate, definitely entertain. But I'm not here obligated to tell you every nook and cranny about my life. That's not what this is about. It's never been what this is about. I create relationships, but just like in personal relationships off social media, in real life, you don't tell nobody. You don't tell everybody what the hell's going on with your life. It's just not, everything is not meant for everybody to know. Some things have to be kept personal. Some things have to be kept to yourself. I do some things because I want to do those things. It's like me coming into your living room or coming into your house and saying, you know what, I don't like the way that you got your flowers sitting up on your mantle or wherever. Whatever it is it look like. Why you got it like that? They got it like that because they want to have it like that. It's none of your business why they got it like that. You in their house. And that's how I feel on my channel. If you come watch my videos, you're coming into my house, yes. But I'm going to show you and tell you what I want you to know. If there's something I don't want you to know, then you won't get told. I've just been really struggling with a lot of people that do that. And then when people come on TikTok, like a transition of people who do not do long form content and have never done long form content, they're going to come on YouTube after being on TikTok, and they're going to find out that this place is different. YouTube is different. As a matter of fact, like I said before in one of my last videos, YouTube is not the same as it was 10 years ago. It's not the same. I used to come on here and talk, have a community, have conversation, and people wouldn't pry into your business. Now it's different. Now everybody wants you to do this, cartwheels and flips and all that other stuff. I ain't doing all that. And then people say, oh, well, you being shady. No, I'm not being shady. I'm just telling you what it is. I have the right to have boundaries. I have the right to have boundaries just like everybody else on this app. People have personal things going on in their life, and no one No one on this app owes you anything except content and the content that they want to create. Yeah, people are going to come from TikTok. They're going to come on YouTube. They're going to understand that it is not the same. I come back and I talk to you guys and I give you guys updates. Now I already told y'all, YouTube is my home. YouTube has always been my home. It is a place where I have always been creating content, long form content. YouTube caters to people who have a longer attention span than just 20 to 30 seconds. And I appreciate the people that continue to watch me. I appreciate the people that have actually followed me from platform to platform. There are people here on YouTube that follow me over to TikTok and watch my content over there and engage with my content over there. I appreciate all you guys. I appreciate the people that sit here on YouTube and wait for me to create content. There are people that I have connected with here on this app on YouTube that are no longer here. Like some of you guys have went over to Instagram, really, you know, made a name for yourself on Instagram. Some of you guys have went to Facebook. Now, Facebook and Instagram, that's not my bag. I'm not even sure how long I'll even have an account over there. Like they're sitting over there, but I don't be over there. So I'm not even going to tell you guys to really follow me on Facebook, even though it's in the description. I'm not going to instruct you guys to go follow me on Facebook or Instagram because I'm not even over there like that. My main two accounts and main two platforms that I've been creating content on has been YouTube and has been TikTok. After TikTok, if it leaves, I have an account on Blue Sky. I'm also not on Twitter like that anymore. And yes, I'm still calling it Twitter. I've created an account on Blue Sky. All of these different accounts and all of these different social media accounts, it's hard to maintain all of them at one time. So I think with me being on YouTube, it is more consistent because the app is still here and I don't think YouTube is ever going anywhere. Thank God. And I'm glad that I started here on YouTube. I actually started on Twitter. Facebook I was just doing for just relatives and stuff. I don't even want to be over there no more. But yeah, I wanted to come through and talk to you guys about, you know, this whole social media shtick and how things have changed. Oh, your girl celebrated her 51st birthday on the 7th of December. I turned 51. I have grown children. You guys know. You guys, man, for those of you who have been following me, if you just knew, really go look through my content. That's all I can advise for anyone that's new here is to go scroll through all of my content. And as a matter of fact, you will see how much I have grown as a content creator because I started videos here on YouTube years ago and they were trash. Even though they were bad, terrible quality, just terrible. I wasn't able to talk to the camera. I wasn't able to do anything. But my advice for anyone that's doing content creation, starting here on YouTube after being on TikTok, is to stick with it. Continue to practice, continue to research, continue to just watch other people's videos. Learn how to edit. I don't do much editing on my channel anymore, but if you can learn how to edit, it will help you a lot. And if you don't, like I say, if you do not know how to talk to the camera and you do not know how to carry a conversation, learn public speaking, learn all of those things. Yeah, I turned 51. Told you guys this many times, but at the end of the year, it's hard for me because it's a lot going on. It's so much going on. My anniversary was November 29th. I've been married for 18 years. So Black Friday was my anniversary. December 7th was my birthday. My husband's birthday is on Christmas Day. And I'm hosting Christmas this year. I hosted Thanksgiving, hosting Christmas dinner. My family is coming over. My kids, my grandkids. And y'all, I've been on this page for so long. I didn't have grandkids when I started this page. My kids were still young, very young. So I've grown a lot on this page. And it's like, what, 19 minutes in? I've been through a lot on this page. I've been through a lot on this channel. I'm so glad that this page is still up. I don't really delete videos like that. I've had a journey. And if anyone that sees this video that came from TikTok or anything like that, just know that this page is variety. You're going to get a lot of different things. It says it on the top of my banner. You're going to get a lot of different things. You're going to get vlogs. You're going to get business conversations, lifestyle, health and wellness. It's a lot. It's a whole lot on this page. And there's a lot of content. And I don't just create it for you. I create it for my family. Like I said, I'm 51 years old. I will not live forever. This page is a documentary of my social media life, of my family life, of my marriage life, parenting life. It's something that I'm leaving for my family when I'm gone. Something that I'm leaving for my kids, my grandkids. Something that they will see. I'm hoping to God that YouTube stays up forever. I don't know. I have a lot to talk about, guys, but I do not want to spend that much time on this particular video. I'm coming back. And I'm coming back consistently. And I know I've said that before. But I'm telling you something. I love YouTube. But I love short content too. And the reason why I love short content is because I can be funny. And I'm talking about really funny over there. And just have fun. And it's just something different. It's a different vibe. YouTube has always been a place where I can come and talk to you guys. And share how I feel about a lot of things. But I have reached my max and I actually have to edit this video so I can push it out to you guys. So with that being said, I'm going to holler at you guys real soon in my next video. All right, guys. Peace.